Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4, the Great War, with me, Biomega, and the sublime Ottoman state. So we are currently amidst two major offensives. We're gonna attack towards Veneto here, hoping to encircle a large amount of enemy troops, and we are actually executing, that's the word that I was looking for, executing an offensive in the area of Horn of Africa, pushing back the British pretty nicely. I think we're sending reinforcements. Yeah, we are. For some reason they're not really hurrying, so we need to make them hurry. From other news, we are modernizing our small arms. We've paid all of our debt, or we are working on that actually right now. And we are close to designing our first tank. I just want the maintenance optimization because 10% is going to go a long way for us. And we're working on concentrated industry construction. I was actually thinking that we might really want to get the maintenance companies. The reliability bonus is not great. But I think it would be. Alright, let's see. We might want to do that because the units that we're going to be using the heavy tanks with, of course, are our big, massive offensive units. And, you know, every bit of maintenance is going to be good for us because, frankly, we're really not doing all that good on the factories front. Which actually reminds me, I never really checked. Is anything of this gonna cost us extra? Yeah, of course it costs. Oh, it costs a ton of tungsten. Alright. Well, actually, the engine doesn't. Oh, you have to be kidding me. It's coming from here? Either way, 312 chromium and steel is gonna be okay, but the tungsten is gonna be really bad. If we remove you, so we're gonna get 87% reliability. That's actually pretty good. I'm okay with that. And it's also lows reliability. Pretty heavily, but we could go 82% would still be decent. 23. I could maybe do it like this. Engine 4. Because we get 5 extra armor and a little bit of extra breakthrough. It's not great, but I think it could work. 23.44. Alright, how much do you guys cost? 6.32. So at 4 factories, no, at 8 factories, we will be producing 1 per day. Adds how bad it is, and that's at maximum efficiency. Alright, it won't be much. Okay, we'll finish you. Start working on this. I don't want this at all. Let's just fix these, and then we're gonna look into more military factories. We're actually doing good on the overall production. We strengthened our economy quite significantly, but still a ton. Alright, so we're taking Illig. Which is really good. which is not a. There's not a port. There's a couple of naval dockyards here. Okay, so the question is now, if we attack here, will that work? It will, surprisingly. Alright, so we'll push you out of here as well, and then we'll launch a major offensive towards Mogadishu. Actually, we'll need to launch an offensive over here. And then we'll launch an offensive towards Mogadishu. Alright, so things are looking really good on the Horn of Africa front. Here, not so much, but somehow we're not getting attrition. So I'll call that a win. And we are getting that sweet planning bonus. And I have no idea. So we'll be attacking in waves of 3. So that's the battle line size. See how that's gonna go. Okay, we need to make this happen. I support this. Sure, let's do it this way. It's gonna be much better. Where is naval invasion? Eastern Maghreb. What? And in Asia Minor. Well, okay. Desperate times, I guess. Desperate times. Cool. So right now it's up to you guys to... Okay, now we're getting the attrition. Alright. Well, that's not great, but what can we do? Yeah, the artillery situation is really bad. Are we... Yeah, we are actually after that. So hoping I would be already in a situation where I'm just expecting the 250 artillery pieces from Germany. But hey, I mean, if we stop the offensives, it's not going to be that long, right? 64 days. Yeah, and we can order another batch when we get around to it.
Emredersiniz efendim. Toparlanın. Emriniz.
Let's just get you guys over there. I don't think we have any risk coming from this area. Missing support decom. Oh yeah, that's also a painful thing for us. It's gonna hurt us in the long run, but nothing we can do. So guys, get that sweet planning once. I wish you could plan without actually being in the destination. That would be amazing, but not how this game is played. Where's those reinforcements? Are you guys once again not using the rail? Get here. Yeah, they just won't use the rail. Alright, well, you can't do much more than that. Alright, finished another factory, so we have three full lines. Let me just see how we're doing. We have 67, 41 military. We have a really high amount of civilian factories. It would probably make sense for us to try to switch to partial mobilization. Yeah, I mean, for what's it worth, it wouldn't. Well, I don't think so.
Hadi durmayın, devam.
Alright, so the small arms modernization is done. I don't think we want to look at trucks at all. So let us now instead go and negotiate our claims. Being a part of German ally comes with its benefits. We can ask for them to guarantee our claims. And then we're gonna move to the other areas.
Efendim. Hizalanın. Emriniz.
Yeah, they cannot advance from here, as I suspected. And I don't think they're getting too much done in those mountains as well.
Hizalanın.
You guys march in? Yeah, you guys march in. How much of the Dervish territory have we liberated? 80. Alright.
Marş.
I don't think this is gonna fly, but we'll try
Komutanım.
to get them there. It is a big if, though. Alright, your planning is doing better. How? 433, alright. Yeah, we'll need to take a break after this offensive, because we're just...
Burayı dinle.
Actually, were they...
Hadi hadi hadi.
I think one of them was leaving. Yeah, let's let them leave.
Hazırım komutanım.
And then act accordingly. And I do not need to do anything here.
Harekete hazırım.
Just push here.
Dikkat.
2 days, 15 hours, that's fine. More factories, yeah. So what's the steel production like? 12 now. Alright, so up to 12 factories can work. We can import from Spain, Germany, so tungsten sources are readily available. We have border with them, so it's not an issue. That's gonna cost us. So if we wanted to build... Okay, I have possibility of building to here, to here, 2 more here. And 5 more here. I'll actually sprinkle in the railways. Because frankly, it makes sense, you know, to get a little bit of it done. This is gonna take us the better part of a couple of years to do this. 7 hours.
Emriniz yok mu?
Okay, you're getting that sweet planning bonus again.
Efendim.
Okay, this hopefully was worth it. Well, yeah, I guess so. We'll see. We'll see. Now that Tara is sold on the idea, but alright, and you guys are getting really ready here. That's where this is gonna hit really hard. Jesus Christ, these are taking forever. And we just have to buy these. Like, we cannot fund this entire war on our own. We'll have to switch to more debt repayment after this.
Harekete hazırım. Hazırım efendim.
Come on.
Emirleriniz.
We need this done. Do they have a railway here? I don't think they do. They have a railway over here, which is, you know, not great, but something that we can work with. So how about we do this? That's actually working very well. Damn, it's working more than well. Alright. Give me some of this.
Harekete hazırım.
Sweet, sweet planning bonus. Well, see how that's gonna go. I have to really alternate and hope for the best. Because I'm not entirely sure this is gonna be... That's gonna be such a magnificent waste of resources and everything. But what can one man do? There's nothing, literally nothing we can do. Alright, 24 days. Factories, tanks, those will take way more time.
Mesafenizi koruyun.
And I feel like we might be wasting
Harekete devam edin.
our resources here, so let's wait.
Hazırım.
Alright, ready? 58, 58. Yep, we are ready. So,
Hazırım efendim.
let's start this. First batch, go. Our hopes are this is gonna work.
Harekete hazırım.
Now we could potentially stop you guys from
Emredersiniz
doing
efendim.
more, because the moment you get in here... Alright, nice. Another bonus to production. What did I say that we will do? Construction. Well, I was considering the industrial complex, but that is such a nothing burger for us. Excavation, right? That's what I was thinking about. But no, we can't. No, we need to go for the best weapons here. So infantry equipment 3. Man, you're a suck at this. So let's get extra attack for our divisions and then access this one, which is going to be great. Extra defense, but extra soft attack. Yeah, double the soft attack. Extra breakthrough. Hard attack and piercing. So that we need to get. And we need to get. So let's start monitoring that offensive near here. Because this is where we will see a situation. 36. 5 days. But the enemy units are bleeding out their organization, and that's what we need. Basically waste our own units for small gradual progress until we move forward. We need to keep the pressure on them constantly. And at that point we will win. Alright, so the dervish movement, the one that we wanted to save and couldn't, is now getting saved. 1, 4. The only math question here is gonna be, will we be strong enough to keep alternating, to keep the pressure on long enough? Considering its points, they really have no way to. There's no forts or anything. So I see our chances pretty well. Considering we broke almost through the entire unit already and we haven't dropped a single unit from the fight. Alright, you guys can go here. Are you guys still here? They will never make it. They'll be there forever. Okay, so this one unit is going to be pushed further. And that will allow us to have a better effect on them here. It's 2 provinces, right? Or 1? Yeah, it's 2. Alright. It looks like we have locked a lot of their units over here. So if we try to push further, we might want to get to these nice supply hubs. They require quite a lot from us. Well, they're moving to the road. Well, not a wrong place per se. Well, this is gonna knock them out. Alright. I looked at exactly the right moment. So, the other 3 units, you will stop your attack. And we immediately attacked with the other bunch, keeping the pressure on. Hey guys, are you getting fuel? Yes. You're regaining your organization? Yes. You're regaining your planning bonus? The answer is yes. So if we can keep this on, we might have a chance at breaking through. Then the attack on Veneto is gonna be... Well, I need one of my units over here basically, so that we can attack from two sides and maximize the potential. But we'll see if that works. It's just an idea right now.
Onları püskürtüyoruz komutanım.
Alright, so let's have a look. It's looking very well. So much so that they're actually pushing some of their units out of here already. Can we get some other doctrine? No. Yeah, I have a complete naval supremacy here. Nothing we can do. Yeah, we'll need to rotate our units one more time, but it's not gonna be an issue. Look at that. They're fully preparing. They got fuel now. So that's gonna work. Hopefully.
Emredersiniz efendim.
Alright, this is looking good.
Emriniz.
When will you arrive there? Yes, you won't make it in time. Good. So we can have that. Alright, another unit is being pushed. For some reason they are not reinforcing this area, and I'm finding that odd, but I won't complain about it. So artillery is coming. You really need those very soon. Do you think we could break through? I don't really believe so. It's a little bit too early for that. You can actually support this attack already. Support this as well.
Mesafenizi koruyun. Hazırım efendim.
Alright. So it's basically the last push. If we can take this province, these units will get encircled and destroyed. It's basically what we are after this whole time. And we can reorganize our positions there. Man, are we really gonna do this?
Hazırım komutanım.
Finding that super hard to believe. But I'll take it. You know what? I'm gonna stop it. And because we can see so much progress,
Emriniz.
I'll actually put you guys here and have you plan this. This really looks like you guys will make this happen. And they're sending in reinforcements, but because they won't be entrenched and they won't have anything to do with us. Oh boy, we're massacring them. Actually, that might have been... You know what, we might have been a little bit premature here in this. So let's keep you here just for now. Archkingdom of Hungary. Oh, they cancelled the land lease, that's fine. Alright, this is looking good. These are planes. You can also join in. Yeah, we have quite a lot of extra space here. So let's do that, and let's order another... Oh no, not Austrian. German field artillery. Alright. Well, the Dervish movement has been effectively completely liberated. We just need to do a little bit of a push in the north. And with these ports in our hands... Alright, maybe it wasn't premature. Go. Can I get you to Salzburg and then by rail? Because these single divisions won't do us any wrong. Alright, we got it. Now this is the part that's gonna be really hard is gonna be holding it. So Austria, I expect you to do your best to aid me in this. Because we worked so hard on taking it. Come on guys, don't leave me hanging. It would really suck if we lost it now because of something like this. Oh, this is fun. We really need to push. Alright, yeah, they're throwing units in. Nice. Yeah, basically at this point they know what's up and they're starting to vacate their units to avoid encirclement. Okay, take the rail. Take the rail. Yes, awesome. Come on, take it. Yes! Amazing job. So you guys are now officially encircled. And that's not a great place to be. Because the moment you will get encircled, you will get hit with this. And that's a really bad place to be. Man, the British are really hating us right now. I mean, we have caused these so many casualties. 1 million men. And we have taken about, oh, okay, 300,000, so they're not impotent at all. They're also hurting us, but we really are having it up for the British. Okay, can they read these borders?
Emirleriniz için hazırım.
And the Dervish movement, is it liberated? Not yet. Alright, the episode is a little bit longer, but... Oh god, we've done it!
Hazırım efendim.
Okay, we don't need... Nah, we need you guys over here. And this means we can attack. Which is gonna be a hopeless endeavor. Some units are a little bit... But, you know, locking in this amount of units would be amazing. So I'm just gonna do it. Even if it's a little bit crazy. We'll see if we can... Yeah, this will need a little bit more of a careful planning, but we'll try our best. And another attack in the Levant, which we do not care about.
Hadi gidelim. Yürüyün.
Alright, at this point,
Yürüyün.
we are already struggling with everything, organization and so on, but we will still do our best to kill you guys. So this offensive was a massive success. The only thing we'll need to deal with is actually this area.
Saldırıya devam edin.
I'm thinking counter-attack might be in order, but I don't think we'll be able to break through. They're in the mountains. Well, we can try. Alright, so a massive success in today's session. We've actually taken huge swaths of territory. We have basically created choke point in Veneto, which is gonna be a massive thing for us in the future. We just need to figure out how to capitalize on that. This area might also fall. We'll encircle you guys and destroy them. We have liberated the Dervish movement, or most of it, and it's gonna be quite hard for them to stop us from pushing onward towards Mombasa. But we'll see. Again, there's a lot of moving parts, but definitely we're winning. We're winning. It's just that we are so behind on everything. The maintenance optimization will mean the official start of our tank program. We'll have first factories available for that anyway very soon. So yeah, things are definitely looking good for us. It's not as great as you might think, but again, we'll try. So hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you with the next session, where we are going to continue with the eliminations, the pushes, the killings, and hopefully, you know, the way to Kaiserreich is now wide and open. You guys really need to stay here, which you won't, because the stupid plans are wrong, aren't they?
Emirlerinizi bekliyorum. Hazırım.
That's what's irking you.
Emriniz yok mu?
Yeah, the AI is actually going to harass them, which is good for us. Well, cool. Happy.